The Pythagorean Theorem. The Pythagorean Theorem is used for right triangles. It was first known in ancient Babylon and Egypt beginning about 1900 BC. However, it was not widely known until Pythagoras stated it. That's why it's called the Pythagorean Theorem. Pythagoras lived during the 6th century BC on the island of Samos in the Aegean Sea. He also lived in Egypt, Babylon, and southern Italy. He was a philosopher and a teacher. So because the Pythagorean theorem is used for right triangles, let's break down a right triangle and make sure we know all the different parts. So here is a right triangle, and we can see that we're labeling the sides A, B, and C, and we have our right angle marked, our 90-degree angle marked with a square. That's how we'll know it's a right triangle. Now, the side lengths are called specific things. They have specific labels that we can use when referencing a right triangle. For example, the two sides of the triangle that make up the right angle, which we'll call A and B, have a special name. And the side that is opposite the right angle has a special name as well. The two sides that form the right angles are called the legs of the triangle. So in this example, A and B are the legs of the triangle. And the side that is opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. So that side, the legs can be A and B. It doesn't matter which leg is labeled which, but C is always going to be your hypotenuse, which is again opposite that right angle. And it is also the longest of the three sides of the triangle, so you can use that to identify it as well. Now, in a right triangle, the Pythagorean theorem states that the sum of the squares of the lengths of the legs, which we refer to as A and B, is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse, which we refer to as C. Now, all of that can sound confusing. It's a lot of words, but in an equation, what that looks like is A squared plus B squared equals C squared, where A and B are your side lengths of your right triangle, and C is the hypotenuse. So there are several different demonstrations and animations that show the proof of this theorem, right? There's a video you can watch that shows how water will fill up when you square each side, and it will fill the third side. And you can use the next two links to actually move a slider and show how, again, the areas of A squared and B squared will fill up that area of C squared. It's proving that that equation is true for all right triangles when they're labeled in this way. Now, you should try, or you or a group or your whole class together should try to see the Pythagorean theorem in action and see the proof using this lab. So try this lab and then come together for the discussion questions to again see the proof of the Pythagorean theorem. See when you have a right triangle labeled with legs of A, B, and the hypotenuse C, that A squared plus B squared equals C squared.